Hi, this is Lisa Tremolata from dominatetheinternet.com.au. Today we have Mike Sheargold. He's the CEO and founder of Real Estate Results, professional speaker, trainer and coach. Awesome guy, brilliant content. There's a series of about 8 or 9 different questions. Look out for them all. Absolutely fantastic content. If you want to catapult your real estate career, you've got to listen to Mike. So we're in the book Real Estate Millionaire. What would be your top takeaway for real estate agents from that book?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I think what comes through loud and clear is the belief that every single person in that book has in their ability to be able to upgrade, change, modify, tweak, hone. And I think importantly with this is where you start in your real estate career has got little to do with where you end up. Where you're starting is just where you're starting, and it's all about what energy and effort, passion, enthusiasm, and commitment you put into to truly making it happen. I talk about the 5 E's, and it might be, if you like, I can quickly run through those 5 E's.
Yeah, definitely.
Because to me, everyone who is in that book really demonstrate the 5 E's incredibly well. So the first one is energy. So, if I had an energy thermometer, I can guarantee that people who are producing the best results in the business have got a high level of energy that they're putting into every single thing that they do. The next one is their expertise. They're prepared to continually hone, tweak and improve and upgrade their expertise. And without a doubt, expertise is one of the things that drives confidence. If I've got a level of expertise around negotiating, around marketing an auction campaign, around negotiating a pre-auction, as to being able to negotiate a for sale by owner or a tender or an expression of interest, all of those things, by increasing the expertise, market knowledge and so on, gives me more confidence in the marketplace. So with our energy, with our expertise. Next is empathy. And this is a big one because I've seen too many agents walk into a listing appointment and they say, I know what you need, and they're all about them just delivering what they think the client needs. They've forgotten the primary premise, and that is we've got to connect with people and step into their shoes and understand, well, where are they coming from? What do they want to achieve from the move? What are their concerns? What's been their best real estate experience? What's been their worst real estate experience? Have they got any issues or concerns I'd like to make sure are addressed? These are very, very basic questions and philosophy, but it means that we're stepping into their shoes before we're doing this data dump of information, well and truly. The next one is enthusiasm. Now, sometimes people say, isn't that the same as energy? Well, energy is what you bring to the table. Enthusiasm can be, you could be in a fixer-up or a property, and you need to have the enthusiasm to be able to take that property to market. I've seen agents that the client, in other words, the vendor or the seller, is actually propping up the enthusiasm of the agent. Not a good look. I have overheard recently an agent say, oh yeah, that property's pretty tired. Now, if you're enthusiastically, and by the way, when I hand my keys over to you to actually sell my property, the assumption I'm making is that you're going to do a very, very good job in terms of presenting it to the marketplace. That property is pretty tight is not a good way of presenting it. The flip side of that, you could easily say that property has a healthy upside. It is waiting for someone to put their own personal touch to it. If you're looking for something that you have the ability to really add some value, then this is the property that you definitely need to come and have a look at and experience what you can do with this property. That's a different way of saying the property's pretty tired in an enthusiastic kind of a way. And Lisa, the final one is effort, the level of effort. And I talk about the effort thermometer. And the effort thermometer is what level of effort are you willing to put in? And the interesting thing in this business, if you're not prepared to put the inputs in, you're not going to get the outputs at the end of the day. And in this business, there's this thing called lag time. And lag time is the time you take the action to the time that the result turns up. And we get romanced in the business, and what happens is the real estate roller coaster kicks in, where a great month or two is followed by a lousy month or two, followed by a great month or two. For most agents, if you take their top 3 months of the year, multiply that by 4, they've had a very, very good year. The problem is, the dips in the middle on the roller coaster create the issue. And a lot of that has to do with their level of the effort and the consistency that goes into the business. So there's 5 E's. If I look at the people who are in the book, they're applying those 5 E's and continually working and honing and developing those. Not resting on their laurels, but actually working on enhancing, developing, and building their success strategies in a super effective way.
Fantastic.